Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 162, and today is our lesson number 75. Lesson number 75, page number 162. The very first problem on the page we have a total of 2420 stocks. We are told that 20% more closed higher than the number that closed lower. So here's the solution. What is the question? I haven't read the question yet, have I? What is the bloody question? How many of the stock close at a higher price? How many close higher? How many close higher? So here's the solution. Let L be the number of stocks that close lower, and let H be the number of stocks that close higher. And since there are a total of 2420, that's our first equation. That means L plus H must equal 2420. So that's the total number of stocks. We are also told that 20% more closed higher. 20% more closed higher. So number of stocks that closed higher is 20% more than L, which is same as saying it is 1.2L. 1.2L. And that's our first equation right there. So we combine the two together. That's all it is. Where can we do it? Let's do it right here on the side here. So we know that H plus L equals 2420. H equals 1.2L. That means 1.2L plus L equals 2420, which is same as saying 2.2L equals 2420. Divide both sides by 2.2. Divide both sides by 2.2, and L equals 2420 over 2.2. 2420 over 2.2. Let's multiply the top and bottom by 10, so I can make this into 22. Multiply the top and bottom by 10, so the bottom becomes 22. Let's continue this over here. So our L is 24.2 times 100, and you will see that in the second why I did times 100. I'm combining this zero and this zero into 100. So 242 divide over 22. And how do we divide 242 by 22? Oh, right here. 242 over 22. I could have done it there too, but I don't want to make it too crowded. So let's do it together. How many 22s in a 2? 2 has no 22s. That 2 goes and joins this guy, becomes 24. How many 22s in a 24? 24 has 1 2. The remaining 2 goes and joins this guy, becomes 22. How many 22s and a 22? Obviously 1. There you go. So the answer is 242 divided by 22 is 11. Therefore it is L equals 11 times 100 or 1100. But they're not asking us for the number of how many closed lower, they're asking us how many closed higher. So we have to figure out the H, which is 1.2L. H is 1.2L right here. So let's finish it up. So H is 1.2L or 1.2 times 1100, which is same as 12 times 110. Or if you like, multiply the top and bottom by 10 and it becomes 12 over 10 times 1100. This 0 cancels out with this 0 and it's 12 times 110. But don't do 12 times 110. You can't do 12 times 110 in your head. Do 12 times 11. Do 12 times 11 and then just stick a 0. What is 12 times 11? I don't know. How the hell do I know what 12 times 11 is? I know what 12 times 10 is. 12 times 10 is 120. And therefore 1 more 12 would be 132. So that's what it is, 132. 132, but don't forget this 0 right here. Therefore the answer is 1320. The answer is 1320. And that's D. That's answer choice D. And that's all it is. That's it, we are done with it. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's do number 72. Alright, I'll give you a couple of seconds here, just in case you want to pause the videos, whatever it is that you want to do. There we go. Number 72. In number 72, what they're asking us actually is very straightforward, very simple. Sometimes you wonder why they even bother with these things. They tell us that y times 3x minus 5 over 2 equals y. And then they go on to tell us that y does not equal 0. And that is for a reason. They have to tell you that y does not equal to 0 because the very first thing we will do is to get rid of these y's from both sides by dividing both sides of the equation by y's. But we couldn't possibly have done that. We couldn't possibly have taken that liberty unless we were told that y does not equal to 0. Because if the y does equal to 0, then anything divided by 0 is undefined. We couldn't have done that. But because y does not equal to 0, we can do that. So that y drops out and this becomes 1. This becomes 1. Shouldn't have squeezed there, it's too crowded there. So we have 3x minus 5 over 2 equals 1. Multiply both sides by 2 and we end up, I'm not going to show you the baby step, I'm just going to do it. Multiply both sides by 2 and it becomes 3x minus 5 equals 2. Add 5 to both sides and we end up with 3x equals 7. Divide both sides by 3 and x equals 7/3. Voila. X equals 7/3 and that's answer choice number 72. 7/3. Answer choice C. That's answer choice C. 7/3. And that's all it is. Want to do one more? Should we do one more or no? What is 73? Let's do one more. 73 is also kind of babyish, so let's take care of it. That's it, we're done with it. The question is, what's the value of x? Value of x. First inequality they give us is x plus 5 is more than 2. And they also tell us that x minus 3 is less than 7. And what they're actually asking us is where does the x fall in what range, and we have to identify the range, which is same as saying solve this for x and solve that for x. That's what it is. So let's subtract 5 from both sides. If we subtract 5 from both sides, this positive 5 and a negative 5 will cancel out, and x is greater than 2 minus a negative 5, which is negative 3. And let's add 3 to this side here, and 3 to that side. This negative 3 and this positive 3 drop out, and x is less than 7 plus 3, which is 10. There we go. X has to be more than negative 3, but less than 10. So this is how we write it. X has to be more than negative 3 and less than 10. That's our answer. So we look at the answer choices, which says, the question is, where does the x lie? The answer is, it lies between negative 3 and 10. Between negative 3 and 10. And which is answer choice A. That's all. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.